So here's Giddey. He has 6. Second shot opportunity. 2 points. That one goes.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Kevin Porter comes in for Bobby Portis. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better it can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you follow this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Kyle Kuzma.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
And Milwaukee has possession after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Collins with the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's the Prophet. Last time out he had 44 points. Pass to Vucevic. To the wing on the left. Here's the Prophet. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The Prophet's got 7 points in the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Outside, on to Kumbo. Here's Lopez. The 3. That one, no good. The Prophet passes to Vucevic. Pass to the Prophet. The 9-foot shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Now it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed 3 points and just couldn't convert.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Dosunmu. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. Damian Lillard comes in for Kevin Porter.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Pass to Rollins. And no good that time. Nice defense from Giddey. Down low. Here's the Prophet. Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Good work there as it goes. And the Bulls lead by 4. The Bucks shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Kuzma outside. From deep. Vucevic with the rebound. Chicago's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Outside, Ball. Inside, here's the Prophet. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. The Prophet's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Here's Rollins. That 3 off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
A shot by the Prophet, no good. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Kuzma. Count it.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. Kobe White is checked in for the Prophet. And Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. The Bucks also changing it up. Josh Giddey making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time for a round of applause for our participants.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
A bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
No question. I'd rather play alongside them than against them. Let's switch gears to the Chicago Bulls. They're in a tight one after the first half.
They're clicking from outside, hard cuts to the ball, and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. And that concludes halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
On the court for the Bucks, the post pair, the long-time duel of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Porter. And it's Kuzma in at the three. Giannis with it. And it's Buzelis picking him up. Giannis passes to Lopez. And here's Porter. The Bucks working the ball around. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his fifth rebound in this one. Pass to Vucevic. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now, Dosunmu. Still without a basket. Vucevic a screen on Kuzma. Here's the Prophet. Tries again. And Vucevic finishes inside. Vucevic has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Bulls. Outside, Porter. Back to Lillard. And stolen by Giddey. Here's Dosunmu. He goes up again. And it's Vucevic missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, the Prophet in the last game against Atlanta had a huge game. He had 44 points, and he was in a rhythm from both three-point land and the foul line. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And here is Giddey. He's got 11. Great D that time from Giannis.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Here's Lillard. That one goes in. And now just a 4-point Bulls lead.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Look, when he's within range, Vooch is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Outside Porter. Lopez finds Kuzma. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Lillard with no one around. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 6 assists in the game. Chicago leading by 3. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Vucevic. Hits the outside fadeaway. Vucevic has got 10 points in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Tremendous vision on the part of Lillard. Just trying to lead this team.
The Prophet passes to Giddey. Here's the Prophet, guarded by Porter. Here's the Prophet. Drops in the layup for 2. 15 points in the game. Bucks trail by 5. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Here's the Prophet. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for his. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Team. Giddey with it. 11 points in the game. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Porter finds Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries from the block, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Bulls leading by 3. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. A shot by the Prophet, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo, no good. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Porter with the steal. Giannis highlight reels tough from Antetokounmpo. My goodness.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Here's the Prophet. Pass to Buzelis. And again, no good by Chicago.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Lillard from outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
Bulls trail by 3. They've got the Prophet. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's White in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Here's Rollins. Pass to Connaughton. A shot. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's White on the money with the open jumper.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
Now here's Young. Second chance shot. Can't capitalize inside.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Right the pass to Dosunmu. Here's the Prophet. Out to the right wing. Pass to White. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Portis.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Giannis kicks to Portis. Here's Sims. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's the Prophet. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to Dosunmu. And here's Vucevic. Over to the left wing. The Prophet passes to Vucevic. Sims with the rebound. The Bucks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of this is just the one make. That bucket in no time at all. Giannis has got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
With defenders having to worry about the drive, the pass, Antetokounmpo can usually find space from the mid-range.
Dosunmu, and right on target with the switch. Dosunmu's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's White. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, tough play from White here. Hits the foul, but doesn't give up finishing what he started.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And the other thing we've seen them do well tonight is draw fouls. Time and time again throughout this game, they've won trips to the line and converted. It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And the first one at the line is good. Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Porter passes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Connaughton. All sorts of time. And there the Bucks with another bucket.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Drills the three-pointer. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Known as a pass-first player, you like to see Lonzo call his own number out of that two-man game and be aggressive.
Right side out of the Kumbo. The kick out to Porter. Five on the clock. Wide open. Buzelis grabs the board. Here's the Prophet. There's the drive. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Rollins. Outside out of the Kumbo. Outside Porter. Launches it from deep. Chicago grabs the miss. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Pass to the Prophet. Latrey. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now, Connaughton. And here is Portis. He's covered by Ball. Fades. Portis can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 3. Here's the Prophet. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It will happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls. The Bucks also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Pat Connaughton. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Rollins. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Giddey, no one around him. Drills it from outside. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Oh, stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Porter with authority.
That is a monster finish.
This team needed someone to step up, and it's Kevin Porter Jr., the former first-round pick with a huge basket.
And here is Giddey. Off target with his 3. Floats it up for Giannis. It's stolen by Buzelis. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Giddey, no good. Bucks have gone to the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. It's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's the Prophet. Pass to Buzelis. Here's the Prophet. And there it is for him. The Prophet's got 6 here in this quarter.
Really nice job there by Buzelis. Already sees the floor at a high level.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lillard dishes to Lopez. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. Here's Giddey. They've got Vucevic. Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. It's the Prophet in at the 2. Porter passes to Antetokounmpo. to take the lead. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to go on Buzelis.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
Chicago trailing here. Giddy with it. To the wing right side. Pass to Dosunmu. Buzelis with the ball. Giannis is there. Just 5 on the clock. They now take the lead. And that's now 24 points for the Profits.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Here's Kuzma. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Prophet passes to Vucevic. Here's Dosunmu on the money from 12 feet away. And now it's a three-point Chicago lead.
You can count on Vucevic to make a few clever handoffs. He sees what's happening at all times.
Here's Lopez, and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Giddy. Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Here's the Prophet. Bank shot. No good. Bucks trail by 3. And Giddy over to help. Kuzma finds Lopez. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Lillard outside. No good on the three. Bulls have gone 2 of 5 on shot attempts since the end of regulation. Here's Giddy. And the shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Giddy's got 20 points.
And this is why many are excited about Giddy's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Bucks have gone 1 of 4 from the field in the overtime period so far. To the inside. And Lopez throws it down.
And it's easy to see why Lopez is out here in these moments, never afraid to take a big shot.
And a wide open look for Porter. Connects from three-point range. Porter's got 30.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it. When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let go.
Giddy and stolen by Lillard. We're in OT here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by. That savvy little up fake there, fooling the D. Now it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead. Now here's Dosunmu. They set the pick. To the paint. Here's the Prophet. Porter against Giddy. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddy. Looking to end the run. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. Here's Antetokounmpo. They can't stop Giannis.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Pass to Buzelis. Driving to the basket. That one misses. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. 13th.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Vucevic is screen on Lillard for 3. And another miss by Chicago.